Hello, my name's John. I hope you've had a good time this morning doing all the messy Christmas activities, the making things and the crafts. So I hope you're now ready to have a few minutes quiet to listen to the Christmas story. About 2,000 years ago, in a town of Nazareth, there lived a young woman whose name was Mary. She was engaged to be married to Joseph, who was a carpenter. One day, an angel appeared to her and told her that she'd been chosen to have a very special baby. The baby would be God's son, and she must call him Jesus. Soon after the angel's visit, Mary and Joseph were married. Mary was due to have her baby when they were told that they had to go on a long journey to Bethlehem, which was where Joseph came from. They had to go because they had to pay a special tax. Mary had to ride on a donkey for many days over the hills of Galilee. At last, Mary and Joseph arrived in Bethlehem. It was very crowded, with many other people who also needed to pay their taxes. Mary was very, very tired and needed a place to stay. But at each inn, the story was the same. There was no room for them. Eventually, one kind innkeeper said he had a stable where he kept his animals, and they could stay there and be very welcome. And so it was, a few hours later, that Mary gave birth to a son in that stable. She wrapped Jesus in strips of cloth and laid him in a manger full of hay. At the same time, on a hillside overlooking Bethlehem, some shepherds were watching over their sheep, and a bright light appeared in the sky. They were very afraid. It was an angel sent from God. The angel told them not to be afraid because he had some good news for them. He said the Son of God had been born and they would find him in Bethlehem. The shepherds wanted to go and see the baby. When they arrived at the stable, they were filled with joy at seeing Jesus lying in the manger. They knelt down and worshipped him. They told Mary and Joseph how the angel had appeared to them in the sky and told them that Jesus was to be the Saviour of the world. Far away in the east, wise men saw a new star shining high in the sky. These men studied the stars, and they knew that this was a very special star. They studied their scrolls where it said that whenever a bright new star appeared, it meant that a great king had been born. The wise men decided to find this new ruler. They went to Jerusalem to see King Herod, as they thought the baby would be in the palace. They asked to see the child that would be the king of the Jews. The king, Herod, was troubled. He thought this new king may take away his throne. He told them to return when they'd found the baby, so that he could go and worship himself. The wise men set off to find the baby. They were guided by the star to the stable in Bethlehem. Here they knelt down and worshipped Jesus. They gave him gifts of gold, frankincense and myrrh. That night, the men had a dream where an angel warned them that King Herod wanted to kill Jesus and told them No, not to go back to his palace. The wise men went back to their own country without calling to see Herod. Soon after, Joseph had a dream where an angel told him to take Mary and Jesus to Egypt, as King Herod had ordered that Jesus be killed. They left Bethlehem right away. When the wise men did not return, Herod ordered that baby boys in Bethlehem be killed. They didn't find Jesus, as he was safe with Mary and Joseph in Egypt.